Today, Sunday special, August 24th, 2025. Today's EON is brought to you by the stupid media who hide and they cry. They don't even cry. They don't even like apologize for their fake news. And I'm talking about every side because every side right now, there's the conspiracy side. I'll be honest with you. I kind of like it a little bit. I think it's funny and interesting, and unfortunately, I believe some of it. And I don't believe some of it as well. And the other, it was about the other year. I don't remember exactly. From right now, we're August 24th. It was probably about a year ago, maybe less, maybe more. And Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, who started a war, and everybody says it's because of NATO, it's because of this, it's because of that. No, it's because Russia wants more land at the end of the day. Everybody knows that. Everybody's practical gets it. Russia wants more land. So everybody always wants to say that the U.S. and they're going to start World War III, not Russia, because Russia started everything. All this chaos in the world started with Russia invading Ukraine. And then everything blew up. And then the Iranian proxies decided to attack, and they're getting their butts whooped in every single, when it comes to military and personnel, they're looking like idiots. All of them. All these Iranian losers, including Iran themselves. With Syria, with all these jokes. It's a joke. It's not a joke, but they look a lot weaker than they did in 2022. They look a lot weaker, Iran. They look like fools. And so does Russia a little bit, even though Russia has unfortunately taken a lot of land from Ukraine. But Ukraine is holding them off. And they're holding off very well. And then there were rumors, and Ukraine said it first. Vladimir Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, said, there are North Korean soldiers here. And everybody says, that's a fallacy, that's a farce, that's a loser. Not everybody, but these conspiracy theorists who hate the West, who live in the West but hate them. Like this guy, Douglas Macgregor. I believe it is. That's his name. And he said there were 0 North Korean soldiers in Ukraine. He even tweeted it 100 times. And guess what happened? This past weekend, I believe, you mean Friday, I'm not even sure if it was Friday or Saturday, in North Korea, they had an honor for the people that died in Ukraine for the Republic of North Korea. Oh my goodness. It's confirmed by North Korea, by Kim Jong-un himself. And where's Douglas Macgregor? Is he saying I was wrong and I look like a fool? No. The hunger. Everybody's saying everyone's hungry. Which could be the one side is and one side's not. No one knows what's going on. And you find out that everybody's posting in Gaza, everybody's posting their restaurants open. Yeah, 70% is destroyed, that place. That place is a dumpster fire. But somehow there's food. People are fat that look like me over there. A lot of people. A lot. Not 1 or 2. Obesity is a thing over there. I didn't say school is a thing. I didn't say being rich is a thing, but I know food is a thing over there. Everybody's eating. They say everybody eats. I'm not going to say 100% of people eat. People are eating. They're freaking like stupid YouTube channels showing how they're suffering, which they are. I mean, I'm not going to say they're living a great life. They ain't walking down the street and they don't hear anything. I'm sure they hear bombs, of course. And they go, yo, it's crazy. I'm eating olive oil in the morning. I'm eating hummus in the morning. I'm eating olives in the morning and bread and pita bread. Hot pita bread. They're eating hot pita bread, guys. This is what's going on. So you idiots over here talking about what's going on. You don't know what's going on and you pretend it's facts. This guy, Douglas Macgregor's an idiot. Okay? North Korean soldiers, a lot of them have died over this Russia-Ukraine. And you talk about like interfering? And you say the West is the problem? How many bombs were laid in Russia? And goes, oh, because when you do this, another sovereign country, it's supposed to be their fight. I said, it's one thing. They're escalating. The U.S. escalated it by funding Ukraine. No. North Korea literally went in. To Ukraine. And they talk about this all the time. The World War II. No, it wasn't the Allies. It was the Axis that started it. with the Soviet Union, with Russia and Germany together. It was two countries went into one. Japan went to the U.S. That's when the U.S. went in. Yes, England was going after it. And the U.S. was playing this game of like, don't escalate, don't escalate. And then it was already escalated. What the hell is wrong with you? These jerks over here in Russia, Ukraine, not Russia, Ukraine, with Russia and Iran and China's not doing anything as of now. But North Korea already is in it. They're already in the world. This World War III was started by Russia. And then it was started by Iran and their groups. And everybody says, no, it was started by Israel. It was started by NATO. No, it was not started by NATO, you idiots. And then you have Tucker Carlson saying World War II, the Germans were right. The German, and who's an idiot? Who's a stupid person? And that's when you call reporters just being like dumb. You know, in this world, being like sophisticated is like a stupid thing. It's like enough. Sophisticated for innovation. It's not for who's right or who's wrong. It's a simple yes or no. What the heck? The Germans were correct? And it shows you who you are when guys like Tucker Carlson does that. When Douglas McGregor says there are 0 North Korean soldiers, and then it was confirmed by North Korea that there were. You stupid heads. And that's what it is. You guys are terrible. You guys are just the worst thing for humanity. And you talk about like at the New York Times, they're just as bad, but they're bad and radical one way. And then you have like people just showing, okay, this guy's wrong, this guy's right. Obviously, we have our own opinions. But like these places are just the worst. And they're just simply like not interested. You talk about mainstream media. YouTube media is terrible too now. There's no media. You can say, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm just saying like what's a fact. Because when Ukraine says North Korean soldiers are here, Ukraine is correct. And when Ukraine says you have an ocean in front of you, they're not stopping by me. They're not. They don't want to stop. Russia doesn't want to stop. Because what does they do? They go to North Korea to get help. They go to China to get straight up. And North Korea is straight up helping them. Like, I'm not talking about selling weapons. They're literally on the ground. It's insanity. Everybody, like, you guys just don't, you just love, you have this love fest for Vladimir Putin. Say, well, we don't. Yes, you do. It's ridiculous. It's insanity. I'm done. Whatever. Good luck. I hope this ends soon, this chaos, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Have a good one.